Yeah, we certainly have a big change coming towards the end of the weekend and all the way through early next week. Right now, still, you can see the ridge, the jet well to the north, and we have systems beginning to approach. That's going to be what we'll keep an eye on for Friday. But that low well up to British Columbia, that's the one that eventually is going to park over southern Ontario and really bring in that fall-like conditions with air coming from northern Canada into the area. So that's what we'll be tracking eventually coming through the area. It's not a lot of moisture to work with, so we won't see a lot of thunderstorms, but we'll kind of get into that in a moment. Waking up tomorrow, it's just going to be low clouds. That cloud's about 100 feet, 200 feet off the ground. That's what will be in place with pockets of fog, maybe reducing visibilities down to a mile, at times maybe a half mile throughout the morning. And as like other mornings, maybe a little bit of drizzle in there at times too. It'll begin to break up around 10 to 11. I think we'll see overall more sunshine tomorrow, given we'll have a little bit of mixing of the whole entire atmosphere than we've had for the past few days. So afternoon and evening should be fine. No issues. That front will be well to the west in western Minnesota. By the time you get around 11 p.m., it's approaching Minneapolis to the west. We should have good conditions for most of the night. Maybe a little bit of haze, but I don't think widespread fog because that front will be approaching. Temperatures tomorrow, upper 70s, low 80s, pretty seasonable, and humidity levels pretty typical of what you would expect too. Now Friday, the front's going to be coming through sometime late in the day, so still we'll have upper 70s, low 80s. It'll be a little warmer too starting off Friday. Showers and storms, it's not going to be a widespread coverage day of showers and thunderstorms into the evening. It'll be scattered. A lot of areas will remain kind of dry throughout the whole time period, but that threat is there. Kind of skipped ahead there. That's the front that'll be sweeping through with the thunderstorms. By the time we get to Saturday morning, it's going to be well southeast of it. And here comes all that air up to the north that'll be eventually coming into Saturday. Saturday, the winds are going to start picking up out of the northwest, bringing in some cloud cover to northern areas, but you definitely will feel that chill in the air as that air begins to push in with another little disturbance bringing even more air come Sunday too with this northwest flow. So that's kind of what we're looking for as you see Saturday afternoon, cloud cover and breezy conditions. Now with the front coming through during the afternoon and evening, there is a threat for severe. It's on the possible. If we see anything, it would be gusty winds, maybe up to 40 to 50. So the threat's there, but the coverage would be isolated, scattered at best. So as that comes through, we'll keep an eye on that. For Friday evening activity, something to keep an eye on. Definitely not something to cancel yet, given there's a lot of variability and limited moisture to work with as this front does come through. As we look at, there we go, temperatures for Saturday, look at this drop, about a 10-degree drop, barely reaches 70 up towards Rusk County, mid-70s generally everywhere else. That's well below average, and as I mentioned, a good northwest wind, about 15 to 22. So you'll feel that. Cloud cover more in the afternoon time frame, that cumulus cloud in the afternoon to begin to build up. Overall, as we go to Sunday, even cooler. Some of these temperatures up to the north, look at 58 in Ironwood. That is really going to be cool, along with more cloud cover Sunday. In fact, some areas north to clear might see a little bit of a shower activity in the afternoon with this another disturbance coming through. But this is what we're going to see for Monday and potentially even Tuesday, as the outlook is not showing it right there behind it. This goes all the way out to Labor Day, is still favoring below average temperatures, but it gets a little bit more uncertain as we go throughout that time period, as we will warm up. As you see, 77 by next Thursday is still a little bit below average, but not that far. As we should all know, our average temperature is slowly dropping this time of the year. But besides the storms Friday, once again, it's a coverage area. It's not going to be that really high, so something to keep in mind for Friday activities.
Sure.
But overall, I don't think something you have to cancel quite yet. But then those temperatures, yeah, overnight lows could get below 40 come Monday night, too, for some areas.
Darn cool.
It's early October-like conditions, so.
It is.
Like I said, it's here to stay, and potentially through Labor Day, we'll see.
All right. Thanks, Greg.